Being a follower of God is being a follower of love. And I've come to the realization that humans in this world, I don't know for every single human, but I have yet to find a human that surpasses the concept of being a human. Even the concept of desires or riches, or even the pursuit of seeking validation in itself. Like, if you're human and the need to even want to, that need, that even thirst, I have yet to find a human that surpasses all of that. Demons are not what I want. God is created all of this, and God is the best person I am willing to be taught under, because God sees everything. God knows everyone's secrets. God is the right person if you want to find the truth, not through people. God. And God is my man. Whether God has a gender or a race, I do not care. As long as there's an idiot in the sky that knows what the F is going on in this realm, then I'm willing with that person. God, since God created everything in this universe, alright? Since God created all the heavens, all of the resources, literally, like the suns, the planets, everything that you can visualize, imagine, alright? God, okay? God is love. People do not love. Scientists, right? The European scientists, they say that, everything is a competition. Like Darwin. If you read Darwinism, he says everything is a competition, rivalry. Nature is evil, inherently evil. You can't escape from it. It's inherently evil. It's all about give and take. And I think to myself, huh? What? What are you on about, Darwin? And he's like, emotions, all of that is BS. Humans, give and take, dog eat dog. It's all longest. The cold-blooded, that kind of ooh, ah, give and take, dishonesty, and that kind of, that kind of shit. And, white people, I'm not saying for all white people, that's his theme, innit? Darwinism. If you read Darwinism, it's more than a horror film. You're literally telling me, right, that everything is a competition. There's no feelings. There's not even a concept of love. Even that in itself is an illusion. And that, I find that hard to believe. Because if everything is a competition, right, which it isn't. If everything is a competition per se, then why do people help each other? Or even, like, there's some people, right, they're generous by nature. They just give. Even they know they're not going to get anything in return. They just give to people. Give to people. Because they know, right? They know that when you die, all of your possessions, materialism, all of that is going to go. It's going to be either taken by the state or left behind by your children for them to inherit. So basically, this whole notion of competition in itself, because competition, like when you rival with someone, you want to dominate the other, right? And in order to dominate the other, what would you do? You make sure that that rivalry, that rival doesn't succeed. Just like colonization, war. If you want to win the war, you do everything in your power and your hunger to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Same thing with love, right? They say that war is love. I don't know. Because, look, I want to come back to love. Okay, love. You see, I know people say fight for your love. Well, fight for your love. Okay, love. Okay, love. Okay, I'm not talking about friendship love. Okay, romance love. If you're willing, okay, this is what I don't understand. Why certain cultures with the same race, they make sure nothing goes wrong. They're willing to, so hungry even, to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Because it's the same race. It's because they're the same race. But when arranged marriages with a foreigner, no, not the same race, okay? Not the same race. It goes wrong because it is a foreigner. It's not the same race. No, it's because it's a foreigner. You can't deny the facts. You can't deny the biology. It's because they are a foreigner. They want the foreigner to do all the work. And that to me is stupid. You're willing, alright, you're willing to fight, you're willing to be hungry for the other person, the same race, but you're not willing to make sure that nothing goes wrong with the foreigner. Come on, man, come on. Look here, look, I know when, that's why God is my right man, woman, whatever. God knows all of the BS in the world. God does not create evil. Alright? It's either some negative energies or that is not coming from God. I can tell. God created everything out of love. Alright? Out of love. Not out of spite or jealousy or rivalry. God created all of us out of love. Out of everything. Out of love. Not out of war, cold-bloodedness, competition, or oh yes, she's not into that man. Oh yes, she didn't get the guy. Oh yes, in and out, shake it all about. She does the turning and she sings around. She picked the wrong guy. I'm the devil, the crucible. Just like the crucible. I'm the devil. Yes, she didn't pick the guy. Yes, she didn't pick the devil. Yes, she picked the wrong devil. Huh? Yes. Yes. She didn't pick the guy. She picked the wrong guy. Yes. What game she playing at? The Crucible, Arthur Miller. I'm the devil. Did she crash the party or something? She stopped the track. In and out, you're shaking all about. Ba. Glitch and all. Glitch. Why is she doing that? What? No, that's not part of the script. No, why did she do that? She glitched the whole thing. Why are you behaving like that? That's how I've surpassed the human intellect, the human wave. Humans are, their mindset and their psyche is 2D. They think about paper, materialism, all this kind of stuff, race, fixated on race. Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh 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 ooh. Ah 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 ah, ooh ooh ah ah. Stones and all, fighting over scraps and all. 2D, like caveman energy. But God is love. God is not about competition, rivalry, all of that kind of stuff. Because God surpasses all of that shit. Nonsense. You're not really human, are you? What is human? I mean, God is the best person, closest. Well, is human. The only thing that is human in this creation, and the rest is... God is the only thing that is human left. More like. All of it is... So God is love. God is love. And if you're talking to me and you communicating with me, talking about rivalry, all this kind of stuff, I don't want to be anyone's because I sussed all of you out. Okay, you're obsessed with race, identity, culture, wealth, status, all this kind of shit. All of that does not got all of that. You do not take that with you when you die. All of that goes out the window. All of that goes out the window. All of these things goes out the window. Even your legacies, all of that will be wiped out. Memory, amnesia. All of that. This is what I'm trying to say. You know, human beings, they're just so superficial. They're so superficial, and it's like, why am I here? Okay, why am I here? Sometimes it's like people don't even stand up for themselves for stupid reasons. That's why we have wars and violence and that kind of stuff. Why would you let someone use you, for some kind of weird shenanigan? Like, for example, right, if they say go to war, and you're a soldier, and you say, and they tell you, oh, you must go to war. Are you gonna stand up for yourself, or are you gonna be a pussy and let them rule over you? You'll be a pussy because you don't want to die. But other people are different. They're like, no, I do not want to be a soldier, go in the trenches and kill people. No, I'd rather die than to do that. Well, that's their free will. They have a right to do so. So this kind of thing I'm getting at, right? God created all of this created this universe out of love. So where is this coming from? Where is this force, this negative force in people doing this? Like, I can't communicate that because I'm trying to tap into God. Alright? God's way. And God's way is honesty, truth. Everything is a manifestation of God. So that violence, negativity, that does not apply to me whatsoever. I surpassed all of that. Competition, rivalry. That's not my language, mate. That's not my language. Are you an animal, cannibal, eat babies and shit? I do not subscribe to that nonsense, alright? If you think, right, if you literally think I'd be that stupid, that foolish to even follow a doctrine that does not subscribe to God's way or love, because God created all of this out of love, not out of jealousy or envy. God is not jealous of anything. God has no favourites. We all are noises and stuff, you know. Even the animals were created out of love. If everything's created out of love, alright, you shouldn't even need to be sad or unhappy because you're alive. You're created out of love. You're created out of love, so therefore it does not make sense, right? It does not make sense to even destroy things or anything like that, no. Like people in history, they do certain things because they didn't have love. They didn't know God's love, alright? So what the F, right? If I'm following a person who doesn't know anything about love or have, you know, like, if they don't know God's love, then I can't roll with that person. People that are the most depressed, unhappy in this universe, they don't know that the Creator loves them. That is why they are the way they are. And I've come to a realization that the Creator does love me. He doesn't hate me or want me to suffer. No. Suffering is not of God. Suffering is the way of demons or humans even. Call me cheesy and all that, I don't give a... But I know God's love. God created all of this out of love. Peace. God is peace. So why the F? Why the F would I even need to, like, feel bad about myself even? Of course I'll feel bad sometimes because I'm human, alright? It's normal to have flaws and all. But I know at the end of the day, an idiot in the sky loves more. So why should I do anything? Oh yeah, it's stupid. Can I say, people are literally that stupid. Like, children are even worth more than, you know, like, children, even to have a child is very rare. There's some people who can't even have a child. So that's devil, innit? Some demons don't want that parent to have children. Let me tell you, right? Children are worth more than anything. Alright? God created all of this out of love. Even demons, witches, they want to damage your womb. They want to damage your genes. I had experiences where people like witchcraft on me because of my light skin. So it shows a lot that people are hungry. They don't want children. They don't want people to procreate on purpose. Witchcraft, spells, hexes. They want your genes. They want to procreate. They want to rape you even. If people are raping other people, right, out of jealousy, out of, you know, that force, that that look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, eyes, look at me. What's that to tell you? All right, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? If people are forcing you to look at them in your eyes, right? Even trying to touch your energy, trying to have sex with you in your dreams, or like trying to force you to even read their stuff, read their books and stuff, even to look at their lives. Like people forcing you. Like if demons, like demonic people, right? Demonic people that try to force you to even like look at them, even like. Why aren't you looking at me? That's not my culture, man. I don't want to look at you. Why are you forcing me to look at you? Where's this coming from? What's wrong with you, man? Why do you want me to look at you? That's not my culture. That's not my culture, man. Something's wrong with you. Why are you looking at me like that? It's like you're sniffing shit or something. What? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? What's going on? What? This is what I'm trying to get. What is going on with people like this? Are you okay? Of course I'm okay. So why are you even... What? That's what I'm saying. Life is retarded, alright? Look, God is my own... person who created all of this. He knows why everything's the way it is, man. I can't reason with this creation, right? I'm just a part of it. I'm just one I'm just one cell out of all these cells, whatever. But I'm trying to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, that look, God is love. He created all of this thing out of love, not out of hate or jealousy or spite. No, that's the way of demons or the devil per se. I don't give a shit. Negativity. I'm on the positive side, alright? I do not care, alright? That's not in my life, alright? That's not in my life. I am love. God, I'm on the side of love, alright? And, I am not willing to rationalize with people or people that are under the demonic radar thinking that, I'm a rival to them or I'm a competitor to them. No, I am not, alright? God is my true teacher, not men or women or, I don't know, humans. Look, God is my teacher and I'm willing to listen to that person, this creator. I do not care how you view me, like, define me as any word in the book. I do not care. My teacher is love. God is love, alright? Demons or people that have a demonic or negative energy with them, like smell or whatever, like, you can tell, look, I can tell, right? I can tell if someone is demonically, I don't know, I can tell if someone has like a demonic vibe, like a negative vibe. I can just, it's the eyes. Everything is the eyes, man. It's the eyes. And like, if someone is forcing me to look at them, even though I haven't done anything wrong, like they forcefully want me to look at them when I have nothing to do with them whatsoever, alright? If they're forcing me, like, if they say that, why aren't you looking at me? I'm like, that's not my culture. I do not look at you directly in the eyes. That's not my culture, man. You're so stupid. What, you think that all cultures subscribe to your way of thinking, your perspective? Because you don't research, because you don't even know about everything about this world. Plus, you don't even know that not everything's on social media or the internet. Oh yes, not everything is online. You're so stupid. I'm telling you, people are so stupid nowadays. People have low IQ, they don't even bother to read or do anything of their own. Like, try and invent something outside of this online sphere. Alright? Oh, like people are so glued to these things, like, you need to do something outside the box, alright? Outside. Okay? Not everything has to be online because, you know, the world is more than just a box or anything like that, alright? There's more to life than some kind of thing, man. Like, it kills the mystery of the world, doesn't it? It does kill the mystery. Look, God created all of this. So, like, it should make sense, right? It should make sense, right, to know that you're loved, alright? Plus, your parents, I don't know for every family, because not all families come together for the same reason, out of love. Okay? Some parents, the child was created because the mother was raped, or I don't know. But I'm just saying, look, God knows everything, I guess. Look, love is different from every culture. But all I'm saying is, like, God created everything out of love. So it shouldn't be strange to you that, oh, why aren't you not my rival? Or why aren't you partaking in this so and so? Because I am not subscribed to that level, that 2D dimensional way of thinking. I've surpassed all of that. Like, oh, that person is marrying that certain race. Oh, she's got that promotion. Oh, she has this, she has that, she has stones, she has clothes. Oh, that kind of stuff. Why are you thinking like that? That's caveman or Neanderthal or some kind of... What? I don't know, that energy, I don't know that energy. I just don't know. It's not really healthy, is it? Look, if you're going to fight over stones, paper, alright? Paper. To prove my worth to you so I can work in your company. To prove my worth to you? So then I can stay in your company, so I have to keep you, like, performing tasks for you in order to stay in that building for you for several years until I get old? No! 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 What kind of fool do you take me for? If you aren't left, if you aren't a true liberal, right? If you aren't a true liberal, you're not a true liberal, aren't you? Because true liberals, right, do not force people, to partake or even compete to stay at a fucking building for 50 years of their life. No, if you're a true lefty, a true liberal, which you aren't because you're a capitalist, capitalists want you to work and slave away like cattle. I do not subscribe to that nonsense. Sonny Jim, Marshmallow Man. No, I do not subscribe to your stupidity. No, Marshmallow Man. No, Sonny Jim. No, honey, no, Sonny Jim. No, I am not willing here. I am not willing here to learn a language or even do anything or provide a document or even a text or learn how to use a computer or a phone to stay at your company. No, Sonny Jim, no. No, Sonny Jim, no. I do not have to prove my worth to you so I can stay at your fucking building. No, Sonny Jim, no, because I was created out of love, out of God. My God is love. My God is not hate or war or jealousy. No, Sonny Jim, no. You get my drift. You get the point what I'm trying to say. Look here, look. You're created out of love, ladies and gentlemen, so it should not make sense for you, to even to think that it's the end of the world. No, it isn't the end of the world. No, there are cultures, more cultures out there in the world, more religions than 4,000. Oh yes, do you think that it says on the internet, it says 4,000 religions? No, there's more than that. As I tell you, not everything's on social media because you don't know shit. Just see with your own eyes, then you know it is true. That's what I have to say. Look here, look. Not everything's on the internet or social media, so you're stupid. That's what I have to say. People, they think that social media is the only way to even find knowledge or even to, know. God is God. If you created all of this, right, you know that if people are glued into one thing, right, then it should make sense for other, other ways, other places that you can express yourself other than social media. There has to be another way, hasn't it? Another perspective. That's what I'm saying. Everyone has a brain, has a brain cell, so it should make sense, alright? It should make sense, for another way out. That's what I'm trying to say. We all learn so much on the internet, but it has to be another internet, or another system even, another network. I don't know. On Mars, even they have their own internet, or some aliens have their own internet. Their own music. Who knows, man? Who knows? That's what I'm trying to say. Their own music, their own comedy, sketches, that kind of stuff. I don't know. You're human. You use your imagination. But I'm trying to say that everything's created out of love. So if everything's created out of love, then why do you have it in your mind, okay, to hate, to just favour somebody over their genes or their race or skin colour, their status or anything like that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Look here, look, I'm a retard, or no retard, I'm an idiot, but at least I know there's an idiot in the sky that created me, that loves me, so I'm good. I am good because I know there's an idiot in the sky that loves me, loves all of this, loves the insects, loves all of this nonsense. I am part of this nonsense, and have a good day.